Somebody asked what this was in here, and that's a little tray that fits down. And this house actually comes, if you want to buy one, it's out on the Amazon links out on the site. But I see a hawk up there circling around. Can't tell which one kind, but it actually has plexiglass windows that can slide in on each side, so I could add mealworms, and this little tray here delivers it out to the tray here. What I was finding about this feeder is it seemed for birds that are medium sized is that with that window right there and the bird here, it didn't leave a whole lot of room for the bird to stand and try to eat. He had to kind of stand on the corner and feed long-wise, but I do love these hopper feeders, and they come in different sizes. This is a smaller, I think the 3-quart hopper, but I like it because you've got suet feeders on either side, so you could have 2 different types of suets plus a food in the middle. If you really wanted to do it, you could put one food on one side of the tray and one on the other. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. And the platform feeders, you know, I mean, it's subject to rain. There's a pine and warbler not happy with me. The gnats are after me. So looks like this feeder hasn't been hit very much. It's got a lot of different variety of food, and I don't see it being, you know, you want to check the ports and make sure that the seed's flowing properly, that it's not wet, you know, and that the birds are able to get to it. Check all the ports. This looks fine. Maybe take some of the shell casings out of the bottom here. Like I said, I'm getting ready to fill this and this, and I've got food for down below, and that bird bath's empty, and the water needs changing. And we're going to do something about this. Sorry you couldn't see, I saw it. That feeder back there. So I don't know. I hadn't seen goldfinches in a little while. Y'all might could tell me otherwise online, and maybe I should check, see what y'all are saying, because y'all might be talking bad about me. So, all right. Yeah, ODL says she might not be live. Anyway, let me get to work before the gnats carry me away. Hopefully not mosquitoes. And I'm trying my hardest to find deer-resistant plants, which deer is going to kind of be a problem if I'm doing some more landscaping here. So I got to research native deer-resistant plants. No plants are totally deer-resistant, but since I've attracted deers here and they come here all the time, it might be I have to put some of the ground feeders at night, move the ones down below in, and put the other ones out there, you know, further out, away from my plantings and that, so they can feed on it instead of maybe my plants. And they've been leaving my pansies alone up front, but it's because I've kind of been spraying some deer away, I think's the name of it, on it. So anyway, I just keep chattering. I'm so sorry. And I did check the weather, so I don't mind putting a little extra seed in here. We don't have rain for the next couple of days. Besides, the deer have been wiping out these feeders below, so a little extra. I might go get more seed tomorrow, so because I'm out of this seed for down below. Let me go ahead and fill these others. The special mix: black oil sunflower seed, peanut, suet nuggets, and mealworms. Like I said, it doesn't have the little seed in it that we use below because the dove and the chipping sparrows love that little seed. The wheat, the milo, the white millet, the cracked corn, and all that's what's down below. So by putting this up here only, hopefully they will migrate downward. And by keeping it in one of these, you know, it's large enough. It holds 5 pounds. You can mix enough to you know, keep it as a line cup. The special one I use for my platform feeder. So okay, let me get some other things done here. I'm filling up this feeder over my ground feeder, so that way if it drops into the feeder box. Try not to grow the grass here, but it seems to be winning with all this rain. All right, a few more things. I gotta bring 2 suets out here, put it in the house feeder here, and empty this, rinse it out, and put some new in there because you don't want it to turn bad. That was a tip I got from ODLCE. I tell you, these moderators are 10 times smarter than I am. I'm just out here. I'm just a maintenance guy. Y'all tell me what I need to do, okay? I realized that I had the sound turned down from the guy that was using the blower earlier today. I apologize for that. You know, the sound should be back up to normal. Rinsed out and refilled the Hummingbird feeder. You know, here's a Carolina chickadee. He just flew up here. He flew off when I started talking. I just don't know, you know, when this thing's up filled with the red tinted sugar water, the tint's not good for them. But with this feeder, there's not a lot of color to attract the hummingbirds. And you got these little red flowers on it, but you know, well, it's not as bright as some traditional hummingbirds you see, feeders you see that are round, kind of, you know, they go up like that. They're red with yellow flowers on them, so I'm wondering if I need to get something like that. I just don't know if it'll fit in my configuration here. But you need the color, you know, to kind of attract them to start with. I got to find out where it is. So I don't know if I'll tie some red ribbons and yellow ribbons around my feeder to just bring them here to get them close, or buy some other kind of skinny feeder that's got a lot more color to it, because they are attracted first to the color, and then once they find the food source, then they can partake. I forgot to bring the suets out here, and this feeder's turning weird here, so this must have slid a little too far over. I don't know what's happening here. If I pull this up, I'll probably mess things up. Yeah. Those little hooks up there are great for adjusting height and the twist of something. If you got a hook going this way, you can put another hook on it to turn your feeder 90 degrees. Anyway, I like the throughput look here, where you can see them hop in and go in and out on both sides, and the feeder on both sides. And so far, we've been having it the other way, and I apologize for that oversight on my part. All right, let's see what else. Suets. Go get them. I'm gonna put a woodpecker one on this side and a what is it? Sunflower one on this side. I hope you can see this. It's bordering on the outside of the privacy thing, I think there. So Hopefully you can see it. I'm going to do this without a knife. Oh yeah. Alright. I just love getting my hands in this messy suet. Not really. My goal is just to get it out this plastic wrapper without snapping it in half. And you have a real mess on your hand. Okay, that's a woodpecker one, and I'm going to put the sunflower one on the other side. They look pretty identical, frankly. I would have expected the sunflower one to have a little more yellow in it. That wheat is the eastern towhee. So I used to think those were cardinals, but the more I listen to them, the more I realize that I've been calling them the wrong bird by their vocalization for a good while now. Okay, I think we're done. Come on, birds, come on. Again, everybody stay safe. Take care of your health. Take care of your families. If you've got kids at home, try download the PDF file. It's got the pictures of the birds and the name of the bird. And it's not, I mean, you know, the adults can do it too, and the elderly folks, you know, it's kind of, you can treat it like a game, see what birds you can spot. Put a time period on it, 30 minutes or something, or 15 minutes if you don't have that much time. But you see more birds the longer the time period is, and see how many birds you can check off the list. And like I said, you can make it competitive, make it fun, you have a positive experience, whatever. But anyway, everybody, God bless, take care. It's a kind of interesting time now, but we sure can enjoy the birds while we're as a means of chilling out. Take care.